Hello everyone, PallyTime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Hope you guys are having a great day today. In today's video, we are going to be playing as Illidan Storm Rage. Now, I am a big fan of Metamorphosis. I think Metamorphosis is a fantastic tool in Illidan's kit and allows him to become a very, very tanky frontline melee assassin. That being said, the hunt is just more fun. The hunt is so much fun. Being able to engage on someone from anywhere on the map can vastly change the outcome of a match. Like, all of a sudden, you know, let's say 20 minutes in, we catch some guy doing something he shouldn't be doing by himself. All of a sudden, we have a numbers advantage and we can probably push in to kill the core. Now, it's a completely different mindset to use the hunt, and it's something that I've been trying to work on, and I wanted to just show a video today because it's a build that I really, really enjoy. And it's worth sharing.
My hatred is unending.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that raspy voice there for a second. We find ourselves on the Towers of Doom. The friendly team, Kerrigan, Tracer, Zul, Nova, Illidan versus Asmodan, Kerrigan, Jaina, Nova, Gazlo. So, well, it's an assassin-heavy team. Let's put it that way for both of us. So we're probably going to die a lot. But I think we would die a lot with any build in this particular scenario. So I'm going to try not to focus on that. Let's go with Unending Hatred at level 1. The reason for this is we're going to have the hunt. And we can instantly, well, within reason, we can jump to where the friendly team is and, you know, immediately help out in a team fight. So this means I should be able to just kind of hang out in a lane by myself for a while. And then use that time to generate the stacks that I need in order to really make this build successful. Looks like Zul wants to lane down here with us. I don't really know why, but I know we can body block that Gazlo for a bit for sure. I have no intention of taking tower damage there, even though we would have gotten the kill. It's not safe. It's not safe. So we're just gonna focus on getting stacks. That is our one and only goal in the early game. Now that there's no minions here, I'm just gonna rotate up to middle and we're gonna get stacks here. And this is something we can do throughout the course of the entire match, so that should be good. Once we stack up our basic attacks enough, we're actually going to be able to do a ton of healing with the talents that we're going to pick throughout this game. Now, this is a very, very, very different playstyle from what you would get with Metamorphosis. For the most part, we're going to be playing Hero Storm this game. We're going to be off doing our own thing, trying to help the team in other ways, and then the second they need us, engaging really, really hard. Looks like the roam is real with this enemy team comp. Again, we're not too worried about team fighting right now. What we are worried about is getting stacks. Now that there's no more stacks here, we're going to rotate down to the bottom lane, which is a little risky because Gazlo's already down there. We don't know where the enemy Nova is, and we don't have the numbers advantage here. But I do know that he's very out of mana and very far away from his gate. So this should be an easy kill. I hate the new body blocks and how I just get moved out of the way when I have someone pinned. No one's been able to confirm or deny whether or not this is a bug. And also, I don't know why Zul came back down here when I was already here and cleared out the lane and was going to be able to take this by myself. But it looks like that won't bite us in the ass too hard. Or actually, maybe it will. Zul? Okay, he's on his way up there, though. We're going to go for Fender Foe at level 4. This is going to allow us to use our Q ability, our dive, on a friendly or enemy target. Pretty good for disengaging. Let's see if we can body block this Asmodan at all. He actually stopped moving there and messed up the Kerrigan combo a little bit, but that's all right. There's actually a ton of turrets here, so we're taking a lot of damage. I'm just going to dip out the top and try to dodge this snipe. That was about to happen. Oh, that was scary. We'll go ahead and sippy cup. We should have this, no problem. So I'm gonna start, I was gonna start pushing, but you know what? We'll engage again. We'll try to secure this 100%. Oh, this is... I was fine. I was fine. Why did I dive her? Why did I dive her? Okay, doesn't matter. We were able to secure the thing. We're golden. Actually, Gazlo getting a lot of value there. Look at these turrets. They're still doing damage to our friendly team. Nova coming out of nowhere. Dude, this is going to be nothing but a slugfest. That's all this match is going to be. If I have less than 10 deaths at the end of this video, I'm going to be pretty happy with it. Now, bottom lane is not being soaked. It's important even when you get into these really, really weird quick match scenarios where it's basically 5 assassins versus 5 other assassins. I know it's 4 and 4 here, or we have 4 and they have 3, I guess. Whatever, you get what I'm saying. It's always important to remember your fundamentals. Just because it's easy to get kills in this scenario does not mean it's team deathmatch. We need to focus on XP. We need to focus on pushing just as much as we do in any other match. Please don't ever forget that. Kerrigan and I are going to take the bottom mercenary camp, and that's going to start pushing. Not going to get a ton of value out of it. They're probably going to kill it before it gets close to any like actual important building. But still, it's good to take. We're going to use our movement abilities to get out of the chain of damage. Our W ability is Sweeping Strike, by the way. I know I haven't talked about it much. And then our E is Evasion, which allows us to dodge some basic attacks. Looks like Nova is rotating down, so I'm going to start to engage pretty hard here on this Gazlo, who I think should be... Okay, never mind. We're going on Jaina. And now we're going on Nova, because I don't think Nova can get away from this. At all, actually. Here comes the snipe. Here comes the snipe. You're not going to snipe? Why aren't you sniping? Dude, seriously, body blocks in this patch, though. They're so broken. It's so sad to see. I don't think the enemy Kerrigan knows how to combo, which, for the record, I am fine with. Let's jump in front of him. He should not be able to move here at all, but look how he can just kind of wiggle out of that. Blizzard, please, 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 please fix this. It's a very big deal. You're taking away one of the key parts of playing Illidan, one of the key parts of playing Chen, one of the key parts of playing Leoric. In this patch, it just doesn't seem to be working. And it's sad. It's sad. It really hurts my heart. Anyway, very one-sided engagement there. We're quite far ahead of the enemy team right now. And I guess there's a Nova. Let's move out of that snipe. I don't want to get hit with that. Our objective is to still just gather as many stacks as we can for our level 1 talent. The harder we hit, the better off we are going to be. Because with our level 7 upgrade to our Sweeping Strike, we're going to be healing for a significant amount of health every time we auto attack. And of course, because of our trait, our healing is increased based on how hard we hit a target. Also remember that your Sweeping Strike, yes, it does do damage as you pass through a target, but it also increases your auto attack damage for just like a second or two. So that's going to allow us to heal for more as well. So it's always important to use our Sweeping Strike as much as humanly possible and get that bonus healing. We just have to work these auto attacks in. Now here we go. We have gone for the Hunt, which is a not global but very long range initiation. It's going to allow us to jump to a target and then stun them. Now Metamorphosis is amazing for survivability, and you could do some really ridiculous stuff on Illidan, but I like the idea of always being helpful no matter where I am on the map, and the Hunt kind of allows you to do that a little bit more. So for instance, if we were still engaging up top, I could, or in the middle lane, I could have engaged from up top. There's a Gazlo kill right here, as long as the body blocks don't get messed up. All right, we're good to go. And now, after we've done that, if we spot an enemy, like for instance up in the top lane, we can immediately engage on him and turn the 1v1 that Zul would be in into a 2v1 and give us that advantage. Let's try to kill this Kerrigan. Oh, we need to get out of all this. Need to get out of all that though. Well, hold on, Tip. Hold on, Tip. I'm just gonna sip a cup real quick and then I'll come back in. I'll come back in real hard. How many people are there? Is it just Asmodan? Because I'm going in. I hope it's just Asmodan. Okay, Gazlo's here now. Let's get out of that dunk. I have to keep attacking or I die. Please! Oh, wasn't quite enough. Did kind of suicide into that. That was one of those really dangerous engages. I didn't know how many people were there, and I ended up getting punished for it. I knew that 2 were dead, but I didn't know where the other 2 were. And of course, you know, they were doing the right thing. They were with their team. So, misplay on my part. But that's kind of the essence of the Hunt. You know, it's kind of all in. You really have to get a feel for it, which is why it's not a noob-friendly talent at all in most scenarios. This Kerrigan doesn't know how to combo. That's kind of... It hurts my soul to see that. It hurts it real bad. How are we doing on this? Looks like we're good. Yeah, looks like we stacked it up. So we're going to be doing that damage. Now we can hunt in on Gazlo here. Hey. Now we should be able to kill this Kerrigan who doesn't know how to combo. Oh my god, that was so much damage. What did all of that damage? Hold on. Hold on. Gazlo and Nova did all of that damage? Gazlo turrets. All these turrets he had set up here actually killed me. Touche, Gazlo. Touche. Well played, sir. I'm not even upset. We are going to go for Nimble Defender here. You'll notice that Illidan starts out very, very weak in the early game. And as we continue to progress, we get increasingly stronger. Not because we're dealing more damage, but mainly because we're getting our defensive talents that we need to live through most things. So Friend or Foe allows us to jump to a friendly target. Thirsting Blade allows us to heal for more when we're hitting enemy targets. The Hunt allows us to engage and usually, you know, die. in this instance anyway. Nimble Defender just reduces the amount of damage we take every time we use sweeping strikes. Dude, I'll do a spin, I don't mind. I'll walk away too. That's fine. You can have that lane. I'm gonna go steal your mercenary camps though. So like as the game progresses, we increase our survivability more and more and more. This means that if Illidan's team could get ahead of the enemy team, he's gonna be in a great spot. So always focus on your early game fundamentals when you're playing Illidan. Make sure everything's being soaked. Make sure your team is not feeding, because you really do have to get ahead on XP in order to have a really impactful game with him. The shrines are about to spawn. The enemy team pretty spread out. Dude, this turret deals so much damage. It's actually a little crazy. Look how many turrets he has too. This makes me wish I had immolation just so I could kill him. Alright, I'm engaging on this Nova pretty hard. It's the real Nova, don't worry. We'll get out of that Gravitron Bomb. Engage on Gazlo again. Yeah, we got it, we got it. Look at all the turrets, though. Absolutely insane. Okay, I'm just going to channel on this and hope they don't notice. They have noticed, so let's back up a little bit. Can we sippy cup yet? I think we can. I think we can. All the dunks, they're so real. They're so real. I want to engage, but I can't really do it while the Kerrigan ultimate is up. She doesn't know how to combo, though. It's fucking adorable. It's adorable and painful to watch at the same time. Now, if Azmodan dunks me, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. And I mean a lot of trouble. But let's try to body block him until the end of time. There we go. Yeah, that did it. Okay. Did we get bottom? Did we do it? I didn't see. I was so caught up in everything I was doing there because it was like so stressful. I think we're okay. Oh, she's warning me of danger. Okay. We are going to go for Marked for Death here. Now, I think Blades of Azzinoth might be better, or Fiery Brand might be better, because we're so auto-attack focused to stay alive right now. But Marked for Death does some really good burst damage, and it allows you to chase really easily and just consistently deal that damage. Now, it's important to mention that we're not going to be healing off of the damage that we get from our Marked for Death, but Marked for Death is just, you know, pretty good all around. So I'm gonna hope for the best. This is the enemy Nova right here. We'll just go ahead and queue into that and try to kill these Gazlo sentries before they become too much of a problem. Look how much fucking damage they're dealing. My God, Gazlo, what did you eat for breakfast? It's ridiculous. Now, I do think that I could take over this mercenary camp before the enemy team notices. So I'm going to try to do that. Now, the Hunt does kind of act as a get-out-of-jail-free card if we react fast enough, because, of course, we can hunt to minions if the circumstances call for it. So if we were contested while we were there, we could just hunt over to top, or middle, more accurately, if we reacted in time. I'm going to go ahead and channel on this and hope for the best. Looks like Jaina's trying to engage. That's fine. We got it. All right, we're kind of getting sandwiched here. So I'm going to engage on Gazlo, just because he was closer. He hasn't put down any turrets yet, so I feel pretty good about that. Now we see Kerrigan up top by herself. I'm going to engage on that. But of course, she was never actually by herself. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a lot of damage. Let's switch over to this Nova. Let's get out of that big group and engage on that Nova just a little bit. But as you can see, With Metamorphosis, it would have taken a decent amount of time to walk into this engagement, but with the Hunt, we can instantly be there after doing something pretty important on the map. After getting the objective, we can instantly engage in a team fight and have a good reaction for the team there. You know, all of a sudden turning that 3v3 into a 4v3, or you know, whatever it turned out being. They want to get bossed out. They'll be fine getting that without me. They shouldn't need me. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take this. If they do need me, we have the Hunt available and we can jump right in. And this is why I wanted to learn, you know, the balances of the Hunt on Illidan, because on maps like Blackheart's Bay, where you're so spread out all of the time. Well, I guess that's not a fair assessment of the map, but where there's so much to do over such a wide area, let's put it that way, I'm not gonna hunt that. I wanted to be able to play Illidan and be able to go get 1,000 coins a match while my team is still applying pressure in other areas, and then engage really, really hard with the Hunt to even out the fight. I don't think it'll work with every team comp, but that's the mentality I had and what I'm trying to work on here. And I don't think I've perfected it in this video or anything. I just wanted to fill you guys in on something I'm actually working on to improve my gameplay. And that's mastering the Hunt Illidan. We do have an objective spawning in the bottom, but as you can see, the enemy team is up top, so I feel totally fine taking over these mercenary camps and getting these pushing. Should be able to do that well within the time frame for their rotation. And it looks like, yeah, we have the numbers advantage bottom. I'm not actually sure why we're losing people. Bit of just a chaotic match, I think. Azmodan's right here. We can go ahead and cut his rotation off. Hey, buddy. I think I'll win if you just try to laser me. Let's try to jump out of that. Dude, we have enough healing to live through everything this Azmodan could ever do to us. He needs reinforcements in order to kill us. Now, one thing I could have done better there is just using Marked for Death a bit more. We're going to hunt in on this Kerrigan. Get out of that stun. Take her down. All right, there was someone else here. It's that Jaina. She backed up, though. And that's fine. She could stay back there. No big deal. Now we can rotate somewhere else and continue to generate XP. Every time we auto-attack, we're going to be healing and lowering the cooldown of our Hunt again, so we can then engage on the enemy team again from the safety of somewhere else on the map. I actually feel totally fine continuing this. Actually, I missed my Mark for Death stack. I missed the window. Let's go down here. There's a lot of stuff happening to that Gazlo. All right, let's just try to heal up. We just need the minions to kind of live. Top mercenary camp is back up, so we're going to rotate up there and get that. Start that pushing for the friendly team. Life's good, man. This has been a pretty straightforward game. We've died a lot less than I thought I would. I feel like I've had a decent impact on our team fights just by being able to hunt in and be there instantly. It's also worth mentioning that versus channeled ultimates like Lily's or Mind Control Sylvanas or a Ravenous Spirit Nazebo, you can interrupt those with the Hunt. ETC Mosh would be another example. I think it definitely has its place in the game, even though it is a bit of an unpopular talent. You know, Metamorphosis is really, really good. There's a reason Metamorphosis is picked nearly every time. Hey, not Stream Link. But I don't know, I just like builds that can go out and kind of clear out camps and then immediately jump into a team fight. And I think this is a perfect example of that. Sonya would probably be great for me to learn. I've never... Oh, fuck me. Blake. Dude! What the fuck was my health? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What was my health? Oh! It had to be below 20. It had to have been below 20. What the fuck? Oh, that was terrifying. There's no shrines up, right? No. Oh my goodness. Oh, so I should have blinked immediately when that happened. I don't know why I held on to it. The other option would have been to hunt immediately after that happened. I didn't do that. So I was really lucky that I got away there. Very lucky that I got away there. Hello, Jaina. Oh, Jada, let me see you again, though. Where'd she go? It doesn't matter. We'll hunt middle and push that. Or the minion that I was going to hunt will die, and I guess I'll just stand here. Now they are rotating back in, and we are in a pretty bad spot, actually. We just got womboed so hard. That was a really good wombo. Oh, that was a really good wombo. I was like, how can I get out of this? Blinks on cooldown? I don't have enough time to react to hunt anything. Couldn't really sweeping strike out of that. I was just maybe I could have dived the Jaina over here. Maybe that would have been the way to get out of that. That didn't go well. To say the very least, that did not go well. The enemy team is 3 core hits away from dying. If we get the boss does 4. I'm sure they're aware of that. But I mean, I'm not worried. Even if they do get the boss, even if the enemy team gets the boss, it won't be that big of a deal. I think we have enough of a lead that it won't matter. They are level 20 now, though. And if they focus the right targets, I think their team fights a little bit better. Assuming their Kerrigan learns how to combo. All right, they're at least in the general vicinity. We lost our Tracer immediately. Did you see her just get deleted there? That was crazy. I would actually really like to contest this. Oh yeah, they're probably just gonna do shrines. That's fair. Oh, so many fucking turrets everywhere. All right, let's sippy cup and then we'll re-engage with the hunt. Maybe. Yeah, on Gazla. Hunt on Gazla. Hunt on Gazla. Hunt on... There we go. Hello. Hi, Jada. All right, that was a decent double kill. We're taking a lot of damage, I think, from the enemy team's Nova. We could jump in here really fast and just heal. Let's make sure we get the regen globe. All right, we're already back to full HP. Now we can re-engage. This is not the real one. Fuck. The real one's gone now, so I need to wait for her to come out of stealth before I can really do anything. One of them has to go channel the thing, right? Like, this is a trap. If I channel this, I'm gonna die. Okay, this is the real one here. I cannot interrupt triple tap. I don't know why the team wanted me to go into 1v3 so bad there. And more importantly, I don't know why I listened, because I knew what my win conditions were. And it had to be the Nova revealing at the shrine and then me hunting in. So that was a misplay on my part. For sure. 1v3s are usually never good ideas. Again, Tracer making the same mistake. We need to just fight things. We have the numbers advantage. And easy mode. Easy mode. We got cocky in the early game, and now we're starting to throw the late game. Looks like this will be a kill on the enemy team's Kerrigan, I hope. Oh, Jada coming in with the Ring of Frost. Really nicely done. And again, it's looking like we're going to lose our team. Kerrigan was able to actually trade with Jaina there. I'm actually pretty surprised. That was some good damage output. We're back up, so we're going to be able to hunt in. I'm going to let the team know I have hunt. If they wanted to keep engaging. Doesn't look like they want to. Honestly, we could probably get boss. We could probably get bossing in the game. There's a lot of dots going on right now, though. I feel like people are getting tilted. We need vision of this. At the very least, we have to have vision of this. I wonder if I can do it. We actually have a ton of life on hit. I wonder if that means that I can just solo this. As long as we don't stand in that shit, I mean, we should be fine. And the enemy team's actually down in the bottom lane. So we should have this. Watch an amazing Kerrigan combo. It's going to come in and win the game for him. All right, there we go. So, bit of a stressful match. I think most matches are going to be a little stressful with the hunt, but the fact we were going up against nothing but damage dealers and our team was nothing but damage dealers, I think that's a little intimidating. With this build in particular, I don't think you're ever going to be capping like hero damage done, because basically you're not going for sustained damage in a team fight. The idea is that you can go do other things on the map, like get coins on Blackheart's Bay, and then immediately hunt in and help burst someone down in a team fight to get the numbers advantage. I don't think it's ever going to be like, you know, like a Li Ming level of damage output or anything. But what I went for today was Unending Hatred at level 1 to increase our basic attack damage. Again, the idea is we should be able to split off and kill minions whenever we want to, and then we can engage with the hunt. Friend or Foe, just because it's one of the best survivability talents that he can get. Thirsting Blade, because we're going to be increasing our auto attack damage, and we want to get the extra heal out of that. Nimble Defender for the damage resistance every time we use our E. Marked for Death for burst damage on our Q. And Bolt of the Storm to get out of some pretty nasty situations if the game called for it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. I'll be back soon with more Heroes of the Storm, and I'll see you all next time.